And now, the thing that will change everyone's minds. The vice presidential debate.
Good evening. I'm Susan Page, and I missed book club for this. Tonight we'll be discussing a who cares number of topics, each lasting, I couldn't tell you, minutes. But one thing is for sure. If anything's going to be trending on Twitter tonight, it'll be one of the humans involved in this debate. Let's welcome them now. Vice President Mike Pence and Senator Kamala Harris.
From California is present.
Thank you, Senator. And tonight you'll notice that between the candidates we've installed buffet-style sneeze guards on account of one of you works for patient zero.
It's actually fine by me, Susan. 12 feet apart and separated by plexiglass is how Mother and I sleep.
Mr. Vice President, my first question is for you.
Thank you.
The topic is coronavirus.
Damn it.
Now, you were in charge of the coronavirus task force, and since you took charge, over 200,000 Americans have died. How do you explain that?
Well, Susan, I'd like to begin by stalling hard. We're in Utah. Wow, what a magnificent state. Even though their basketball team is named after my greatest fear, jazz. I yield the remainder of my time.
All right. Senator Harris.
You see, this is what they do, Susan. They avoid taking any responsibility.
We do not.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. I'm speaking.
Well, I'm just trying.
I'm speaking.
But yes, but.
Yeah, but I'm speaking. See, I'm speaking right now. Estoy hablando, Nevada, Arizona, some parts of Texas. I'm speaking.
I understand that. I understand.
Yeah, I don't think you do. Because you're talking and I'm speaking. See, this administration has consistently lied to us about the virus. They said they wanted to keep us calm. Well, let me ask the American people this. How calm were you when you didn't know where you were going to get your next roll of toilet paper? How calm were you when you were staring at that cardboard tube when you finished the roll and thought, well, it's technically paper? And how calm were you when even that tube was gone and you looked at your old T-shirts and a pair of scissors and thought, are we doing this? Now, I'd like to hear the Vice President's response, and while he speaks, I'm going to smile at him like I'm in a TJ Maxx and a white lady asked me if I work here.
Look, I promise you, the President has taken this virus seriously since the very beginning of last week.
Okay, now, Susan, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to more of a Claire Huxtable side eye. President
Trump puts the health of all Americans way ahead of his own personal and financial gain.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix my face so you have no idea what I'm thinking, but every black woman at home knows exactly what I'm thinking. And a few of the white women. And all of the gays.
But enough about COVID. Let's focus on the two issues Americans do care about. Swine flu and fracking.
Now, if anyone should be talking about fracking, it's my guy, Joe Biden. Joe Biden fracks in his free time. Joe Biden will frack you so good, Pennsylvania. And while I personally wanted to ban fracking, now that I know Pennsylvania loves it, I just want to say this. Yous guys can bet on your Wawa cheesesteak hoagie and all the water in Schuylkill River that Joe Biden ain't banning fracking. Go Wiggles.
Now, Mr. Vice President, I have to ask this. What is the current health of President Trump?
Thank you for asking, Susan.
Oh, I wasn't asking out of sympathy, Mike. I was asking with a simmering rage for his incompetence and a sadistic hope that he is not well.
Unfortunately for you, then, the president is doing amazing, thanks to his team of terrified doctors. As you heard from his primary physician, Dr. Handsome Liar, Trump is in peak physical condition.
And to be clear, what medications has the president taken?
Almost none, Susan. He's taken aspirin, which he's always taken, an injection of experimental monoclonal antibodies, a Macho Man Randy Savage amount of steroids, a woman's probiotic for balance, and 60 cc's of helium into his skull so his head doesn't fall over on TV.
So like a balloon head?
That's correct, like a balloon head. He's also taking Viagra for morale and some horny goat weed he bought at a gas station because the president believes in medicine, unlike Senator Harris, who said she wouldn't even take a vaccine.
Look, if Dr. Fauci says a vaccine is good, I will be the first in line like it's an Ann Taylor sample sale. But if Trump says it's safe, I will throw that vaccine in the trash like last week's shrimp pad thai. Besides, Mama's got all the vaccine she needs right here.
And Senator Harris, if elected, would you pack the Supreme Court?
Susan, instead of answering that exact question, I would like to tell you the story of when Joe picked me to be his running mate. Joe told me we were just going out for dinner. Then he got down on one knee. And that's when I knew that he needed help up. After that, he gathered himself and said, "Kamala, let's do this." And I said, "It's Kamala." And he said, "I will never, ever get that right."
That's very sweet. And Vice President Pence, how did President Trump ask you?
He texted me, "Oh my God, I can't believe those religious psychos made me pick Pence." And then he texted, "Oops, wrong person." And then he hasn't texted me since. Oh, except in March when he wrote, "Coronavirus, yours now."
And what did you do to stop that virus? Because Joe Biden and I have a plan.
Oh, like swine flu?
What?
Swine flu. 2 million dead.
2 million.
2 million if you include the swine. Those poor little piggies.
Okay, this fool's up here talking about dead pigs.
Lord love a duck. Kamala can't get a word in edgewise. This joker drops more road apples than a bull eating a bran muffin.
Calm down, Joe. It's okay.
No, it's not, Jill. I need to do something. I need to teleport to that debate and save the soul of this nation. Whoa, got up way too fast.
But sir, the teleportation machine's not ready yet. Amtrak says it needs at least 6 more months.
You heard him, Joe. It's too dangerous. And what about COVID protocols?
Don't worry. I'll wear a mask on my eyes.
And that is how President Trump will make the economy better, by making it worse.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Vice President Pence. There's a,
War on police in this country? I couldn't agree more.
No, there's a giant...
Lack of respect for militias? You're darn right.
No, Senator Harris, help me out.
Oh, no, I'm good. Looking real good, Mike. Keep it up.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
Mr. Vice President, do you not feel that at all?
I'll tell you what I feel, Susan. I feel for the businesses that are going to be crippled by Joe Biden's tax cuts.
Yes, yes, your economy is so in the toilet. I want to lay my eggs on it. What?
Oh, no. There must have been a fly in the teleportation machine. That's why Joe turned into a fly.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain why he sounds like Jeff Goldblum.
God created dinosaurs. Dinosaurs became Republican. Republicans created Trump. Trump destroys God.
Oh, no. Now he's gone full Goldblum.
He even has the glasses.
Apartments.com. The most popular place to find a place. No, yes, yes, because life finds a way.
Mr. Vice President.
Yes?
Mr. Vice President, there's another one.
Another Antifa rally, no surprise there.
Oh, honey, at this point, I'm just enjoying the show.
Man, what kind of nonsense is Mike Pence trying to pull?
Do tell, do tell. Wait, I'm sorry. Friend, you look familiar.
Well, I better. I'm Herman Cain. Reincarnated as a damn fly. And these fools, Trump and Pence, killed me, man. They invited me to a rally with no mask. Said everything is fine, Herman. I catch corona. Trump tell me everything is fine, Herman. The White House doctors, they check me out and they say, everything fine, Herman. 3 days later, I'm gone. If you watching this at home, don't trust this white devil about that Rona.
Yes, Vice President Pence, I think one of your flies is screaming at you.
What is gonna give you the Rona?
Okay, I think we need to shut this debate down for the good of humanity. Senator Harris, would you like to do what everyone at home wants to do?
Oh, I would.
Flies, anything else you'd like to add?
Am I dying again?
Be afraid. Be very afraid. And live from New York, it's Saturday Night!